If you guys have any questions that you want me to answer related to Tower of God or any inquiries, you want to know where my brain is at. I actually had been screenshotting a lot of comments. I had to find them because they weren't all in the same folder. I got a couple here, not a couple, like six, several, few, and I'm gonna go through these and make their own separate videos. I am gonna edit the other one, but for this one, it's because me being on cam. Hope you don't mind. I'm a little bit strapped and pressed for time, and editing is getting harder and harder to do. But Jushiro90 asked me this question, and I think they asked me and the other guys because it might have been a conversation or a stream where I was talking generally about Tower God. But do you think there's any way that makes sense for SIU to move the story forward and include their regulars, so Team Sweet and Sour or Season 1 squad on Bam's journey without a major time skip? And the major time skip is the part that's making me reel a bit, where I'm like, I don't know, I think we need a time skip to do it, but it just depends on like what you would be willing to accept. Like if SIU somehow depowers Bam and stuff like that, or buffs the entire crew in a way that is maybe believable. Like what if they get to like some type of like training that would give them like some why did my neck do that? What? What if they got some type of training that's like, yo, it's almost like the hyperbolic time chamber or room of spirit and time. Like, okay, maybe Bam is doing something, and they're like, you guys would get like 100 years worth of training in here. And then they all do it, and Bam still grows in the space. But by the time they come out, they're not so left behind. They're all ranker level and above, like definitively without a question. At the very least, when he's fighting with other advanced rankers, upper rankers, higher rankers, stuff like that, there's something they can do. They're not at regular level. I do believe there's things that he could do that would be it would. I don't know if there's a seamless way to do it. It's always going to leave a little bit of a bad taste in our mouth because of how things have progressed in terms of power scaling and things of that nature already and naturally, so that might not be a possibility, but I don't think it's impossible. I think it's the right decision. First and foremost, I want to see them. I want a knack. I want Lore. I want Young Sleep, aka I already said Lore. I mean Hots. I want Hots and those guys to actually be formidable combatants, or at least play a role that's integral to the team or to whatever mission or whatever conflict or whatever test they could be taking. I think it works, and I think with a lot of them, even that we haven't seen for a while, you could probably come up with some arbitrary reason for why they're so strong. Like if I saw endorsing a knack again and they were like well into their ranker level, especially from a physical standpoint, that's fine. They're one's a demi princess and one's a princess of Jihad. Like I think there's a characters that it works for just naturally, but I think the right decision is to have the regulars be around and still climb with Bam and whatnot. But I do think probably a time skip would be the safest bet, safest way to do it. And then during the time skip, you talk about what they did. You know, I talk about a video of there's a way to depower Bam in some way that makes sense. Maybe that's the route to take. But yeah, and then you finished off the question by saying, I asked this because I realized the arcs I love the most in TOG are the ones that include a lot of interaction between the regulars. Season 1, Name on Station, Dollar Show, Workshop Battle, Return of the Prince. The arcs I like the least are the ones with rankers that feel like filler characters or plot devices for fake tension. So basically the third season. And honestly, don't think your assessment is crazy or wrong in any capacity. Some people might come at you for this and might try to be like, whatever. Let them malfunction over there. What you're saying makes perfect sense to me, and I think you have a point. But I do think it's possible, and I think this is what should happen. I don't care about the random new people that we keep meeting, and they're like, I'm from the hidden tickle my bum grove. I'm the strongest first man of like, man, like the characters that we were growing and we loved, we want them to be feel important and impactful and permeate and trickle down into other parts of the story. I'm still holding out for a knack being extremely vital, despite the fact that I feel like he's gonna kind of sideline her story a little bit, or maybe it might not be as interesting as I think. But what do you guys think? I thought it was a good question. If you have any other questions, stuff like that I can answer in like a generally simple video, please ask away or DM me, or hit me up on Discord. I don't mind. But yeah, we definitely need Team Sweet and Sour and a Knack and a Dorsey and stuff traveling with Bam. The Rack Kun Aguero stuff is always gonna be great. As Kun Aguero, Bam Aguero Iraq stuff, it will always be great. I love seeing them, but I think I agree that when more people from like the first season and stuff that we've grown with are involved, season 2 though, but Rand, like I need Rand back in the story. But anyways, I'm rambling. Y'all be safe. Shout out to the Patreon gang. Because of y'all, I don't gotta consume ice soup every day. Y'all ever ate ice soup? Y'all never had no ice soup. Anyways, shout out to the CVL. That's the certified BAM lovers. Shout out and salute to the Priest of Fire. That's the real CBL certified brilliant lovers. But the biggest and largest thanks to the 5th Zen Gods, my tier 3 pledgers. That's Big Abdel, Tris, Fitz, Irene Sharda, Jacob Holland, Johnny Rogers, Lazy Dragon, Lucky Roo, Revenant, Scobe, Silo, Simi. He got a Twitch now. Go follow him on Twitch. Sunny Katha Polly and Zodiac Nemiko. You guys, your support is greatly appreciated because I'm tired of eating ice soup, man. I'm tired of it.